Hey guys, Stephen Cox here, and today we're going to learn how to play A Whole New World on the UBase. So if you like videos like these, please subscribe below. The tabs are free on my Patreon, but if you'd like to make a request, you can become a patron. So in the first measure, it sounds like this. And if you notice, my middle finger is staying down on the 6th fret on the E string for the entire measure. And then I'm using my ring finger to play the 7th fret on the G string. So I'm plucking those two with my thumb and my middle finger. And then I'm playing the 5th fret on the G string, just plucking that with my middle finger. So we got, and then I'm going up to the 8th fret on the G string and just plucking that by itself. Then my thumb's going to pluck the 6th fret on the E string after that. Then my ring finger is going to get the 7th fret and I'm plucking that with my middle finger. Then we're going to go back to the 7th fret on the G string, and then we're going to do the 8th fret on the D string. And I like to use my pointer finger on my plucking hand to pluck that one, but I'm using my pinky on the fretting hand. So let's play that together. 1, 2, 3, 4. So then in the second measure, as you heard me play already, you're going to pluck the 6th fret and the 8th fret together. So I use my pointer finger and my middle finger on my plucking hand to pluck like that, almost like I'm pinching the notes and pulling out. And then I'm using my middle finger still to play the 6th fret and my pinky to play the 8th fret on the A string, but the 6th fret's on the E string. And then I play the 6th fret on the E string one more time. And that's with my thumb. And then we do pretty much the same exact thing as the first measure, so I'm not going to go over it again. Now we're going to change over to the 3rd fret on the E string, the 6th fret on the A string. This is a bit of a stretch, and I'm using my ring finger for that one. And then my pinky is going to play the 7th fret on the G string. And I'm plucking that with my thumb plucking the E string, my pointer finger plucking the A string, and my ring finger plucking the G string. And then now we're going to completely shift. We're going to do the 3rd fret on the D string and the 5th fret on the G string, and I'm just plucking those two with my pointer and middle fingers. So we've got, oh, and then I'm plucking the open A string with my thumb in addition to those other two notes. So that's thumb, index, middle. So let's play the first 4 measures together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so now on this next one, it sounds like this. So I'm going to start by barring the 5th fret on the G string and the D string. So that's pushing both of those down with my pointer finger. And then I'm going to reach my middle finger up and over those, and I'm going to play the 6th fret on the A string. So we've got 6 on the A, 5 on the D, 5 on the G, and then I'm plucking those with my thumb, my pointer finger and my middle finger. Then I'm going to go back one to the 4th fret, and I'm plucking out with my middle finger. That's on the G string. Then the 7th fret on the G string, and then I'm going to go to the 5th fret on the A string, and then I use my middle finger for that note, and then also for the 5th fret on the G string next. So I just kind of roll my finger off. So instead of having to bar both notes at the same time, I'm just playing 5th fret on the A string and then plucking the 5th fret on the G string and pushing down with the bottom part of my middle finger. Then we've got the 7th fret on the D string after that. Now we're going to go on to the next measure. We're going to play the 3rd fret on the E string and the 5th fret on the G string at the same time, plucking with our thumb and our middle finger. Then we've got the 3rd fret on the G string by itself, then the 1st fret on the E string and the 2nd fret on the G string together. Once again, we're plucking with our thumb and our middle finger. Then back to the 3rd fret on the G string by itself. So let's play those two measures together. This is measure 5 and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will take us to the first ending at measure 7. So we're going to play the 1st fret on the D string and the open G string. We're going to pluck those two notes with our pointer and middle fingers. Then we're going to play the 2nd fret on the G string. Then we're going to slide that middle finger up to the 5th fret on the G string. Then I'm going to use my ring finger to play the 6th fret on the A string. After the 6th fret on the A string, slide down so you have your middle finger on the 3rd fret of the G string. Then play the 3rd fret on the D string. And then after that, you're going to play the 1st fret on the A string. And then you're going to play the 1st fret on the E string. And I like to hold that 3rd fret out while I'm doing both of those because it's the melody note. Let's do measure 7 and 8 together. 1, 2, 3, 4. So after that, we're going to repeat measures 1 through 6, and then we're going to skip over to the second ending. So here's the second ending. So for this ending, we're going to play the 1st fret on the D string and the open G string together. Then we're going to play the 2nd fret on the G string. Then we're going to slide that middle finger up to the 5th fret on the G string still. Then our ring finger is going to get the 6th fret on the A string. And if you notice, I'm using my thumb to pluck that one. And then we're going to jump down to the 3rd fret. This time we can do it with our pointer finger if we want to, because we're going to jump up to the 7th fret on the G string after that. So let's do that together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so this is going to take us into the chorus melody. Alright guys, that's it for the lesson. I hope you've enjoyed learning a whole new world on the U-bass. If you'd like the tabs, they're available for free on my Patreon. And if you'd like to request an arrangement, become a patron. And at the $5 level, you can request your own arrangement. If you like videos like these, please subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.